Hello, this is Dama Powell, and I'm coming to you tonight to bring you some important information about a program that I would like to initiate this upcoming school year. The title of the program is Metamorphosis, Embarking on a Path of Change with Social Emotional Learning. Lakeside Middle School's vision statement is to inspire and empower students to grow both academically and socially while preparing them to be productive citizens and future leaders. In order for students to become productive citizens, they must have the skills to effectively function in society. This is where a successful social emotional learning program comes into play. According to Lawson, the benefits of SEL curricula are well documented. Several recent analyses indicate that universal SEL interventions are effective in improving a broad array of outcomes, including social skills, attitudes, behavior, and academic performance. When these areas improve, students are better able to grow academically and socially. Better academic performance and a positive attitude can lead to a better future, one in which students go on to attend college, learn a trade, or get a higher paying job than they would have otherwise. Lakeside Middle School's vision states, "We, the faculty and staff of Lakeside Middle School, believe that all students can achieve. We are dedicated to providing an academic environment that will ensure student growth. To this end, we will provide a safe and orderly campus, an enriching environment that fosters teamwork, collaboration, and inquiry, quality instruction that meets all students' diverse needs, and identifies programs and activities that enhance academic achievement as well as each student's social and emotional growth." Even though we have great vision and mission statements, we're still struggling. Lakeside is currently having an issue with an increased number of discipline referrals for students. As of September 2024 to March 2025, there have been 1,662 office conduct referrals written. With these issues comes a ton of other problems. Issues with retaining and hiring new teaching staff, issues with ensuring the school is a safe place for staff and students, issues with a poor culture and climate, and students missing instruction time. All of these things affect the student's ability to learn and the teacher's motivation to teach. The importance of social emotional learning is that SEL interventions are effective in improving a broad array of outcomes, including social skills, attitudes, behavior, and academic performance. SEL is the process through which all young people and adults acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, and attitudes to develop healthy identities, manage emotions, achieve personal and collective goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain supportive relationships, and make responsible and caring decisions. Metamorphosis will be able to assist students in bettering themselves, creating a more positive academic environment where students can grow and learn. This program works in conjunction with the school's vision and mission. By providing students with lessons to improve their social and emotional needs, students will be able to grow academically because they will be able to stay in the classroom during instruction time, resolve conflict peacefully, or ask for help with navigating social issues, make positive choices and decisions. The positive outcomes from this program will decrease misconduct and increase student success. It's important that schools remember how important it is to develop the whole child. Studies have shown that research over the past 2 decades has demonstrated the impact of SEL on a variety of outcomes, including children's well being, behavior, and academic outcomes. So I developed a SMART goal to implement this SEL program to improve students' behavior. By September 2025, the middle school will implement a targeted SEL program that includes weekly 30-minute lessons and monthly teacher training, with the goal of decreasing student behavioral referrals by 20%. This program will help students develop SEL competencies, specifically self awareness, decision making, and relationship skills. The decrease in poor behavior resulting in discipline will be measured by student self assessments, teacher feedback, and decreased behavioral referrals for repeat offenders. This goal is specific. Implementing a middle school SEL program for identified at risk youth that focus on improving emotional regulation, self awareness, conflict resolution, responsible decision making, and positive peer interactions to reduce behavioral incidents. The goal is also measurable. We will reduce the number of office discipline referrals by 20% compared to the previous school year as measured through pre and post student self assessments, teacher surveys, and data collection. I believe this goal is also achievable. I will be providing all teachers with SEL professional development and deliver weekly 30-minute SEL lessons during students' encore periods, focusing on key behavior related competencies. The goal is relevant because it directly supports school-wide efforts to improve student behavior, classroom climate, and overall school safety. It addresses the unique developmental and social challenges of middle school students, aligning with the school's goal of fostering a supportive and inclusive school climate. This initiative also aligns with the school's vision to empower students to grow socially and emotionally. It also aligns with the mission, quality instruction that meets all students' diverse needs and identifies programs and activities that enhance academic achievement as well as each student's social and emotional growth. Lastly, this goal is time bound. I plan to achieve the targeted reduction by the end of the second quarter of the 2025-2026 school year. Here's some of the data that we used when identifying an issue that needs to be addressed. At Lakeside Middle School, there's 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. There's 1,060 students and 93 teaching staff. There's a 13-to-1 student-teacher ratio. 35% of the student population is Black or African American. 30% of the students are white or non-Hispanic. 28% of the student population is Hispanic, 6% is two or more races, 1% is Asian Pacific Islanders, and less than 1% is Native American. Lakeside Middle School also has 73.8% of its student population is economically disadvantaged. That's way higher than the state average. 2.6% are experiencing homelessness. 27% of students have a disability, and 2.9% are multilanguage learners. All of these students have high risk factors for not being as successful as others in their academics, and also being singled out for behavior or misconduct issues. Some of the positives of our school is that we have 3 child study team case managers to work with our students with disabilities population. We have 2 social workers on board that meet with students one-on-one or in group sessions. We also have 3 school counselors, 1 per grade level. Here's the relationship of the project to the NELP standards. The SEL program aligns with Standard 1 because it connects with the vision and mission by addressing equity, well being, and whole child development. The program created will allow leaders and teachers to model ethical behaviors and professionalism for their students. They will be teaching and modeling SEL skills, and as a leader, I am helping others to cultivate their ethical behaviors. I will also need to reflect on data, student input, teacher surveys, and how I am implementing this program in order to know what changes and adaptations are needed for the best possible outcomes. The Metamorphosis program is inclusive and culturally responsive. As a leader, I will be responsible for ensuring that the curriculum is accessible and respectful to all students. My SEL program will offer lessons that are for diverse learners and representative of multiple cultures. SEL is a necessity in today's schools and should be a part of every curriculum. By developing this program, I will support teachers in incorporating SEL into their daily lessons. Through the professional development offered to teachers, they will be able to build social emotional competencies with academic skills. An important component of the program will be family involvement. Parents will be updated weekly on the activities students participate in. They will be encouraged to support the program by reinforcing and rewarding skills students develop. In order to have a successful running program, I must be able to plan out the program from start to finish. I also must determine the resources needed and determine how to provide all resources. Offering effective and relevant professional development would also be a part of the NELP Standard 6 and being an effective manager. Engaging the staff in professional learning in order to promote themselves and the success of students is also part of NELP Standard 7. Being able to put our knowledge into practice is key to becoming a successful administrator. By developing an initiative that would help to better our school community as a whole, not only helps us as students, but betters the culture and climate of each school. More importantly, we're making the lives of students better, in this case, socially as well as academically. In order for this program to be a success, I know there's things that I need to do to prepare everyone for the best possible start and success of the program. I know that I need to meet with administrators and my mentor to determine potential candidates. We want to identify the heavy hitters or the repeat offenders so that we can meet with those students to teach them these SEL skills in order for them to decrease these negative behaviors. We want to keep parents included in every step, so we have to create a letter for parents explaining the whole metamorphosis program and to get their permission for their students to participate. I must develop a scope and sequence, meaning the curriculum and the schedule, as well as lesson plans to make teachers' implementation of these activities easy for them. I need to secure resources for the lessons and activities, including different types of technology, writing utensils, paper products, art materials. I also want to ensure that there are rewards and prizes for the students as they become successful in learning these skills. I also have to start recruitment of staff volunteers. Teachers will be working either on their prep time in order to implement the lessons that are created and working with these kids. And again, that will be done on a volunteer basis. And we have to create social and emotional learning professional development for staff so that they can implement these things throughout the year with ease in their classroom. I will be collecting data throughout the program. I will be doing post and pre assessments with students. I will be administering teacher, student, and parent surveys throughout the program. I will have to review and analyze office referral data, and I would like to conduct interviews with the students involved in the program, the teachers, and administrators. The program, I hope, is a success. I know there might be some pushback from students because the sessions will be taking place during their encore periods, which are the periods of the day that they are usually more non-academic, and students really enjoy that time with other teachers and their peers. But this is a vital skill that these students must learn in order to decrease these unwanted behaviors and to teach them skills that they can use throughout their lives. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. And thank you for listening and your time.